thief build that can give itself a lot of boons and can hold on its own and can kill almost any encounter in the game on its own? Yes, you heard right. Today we're gonna take a look at this incredibly strong solo build for Thief. I'm Summer, and without much further ado, let's jump right in. This build is heavily inspired by Lord Hyson, so big credits to him. Let's start with the gear. So you're playing Deadeye, and you play Dagger and Shortbow. You are mostly focused on condition damage, but as always, Celestial gear is extremely strong in PvE, so you want to run Celestial gear with Rune of the Crate because you are mostly dealing poison damage, bleeding damage, sorry. And then you run full Celestial. You would go with condition damage infusions, and you will want to run Relic of the Fractal just for even more damage. On your daggers, you want to run Frailty and Earth, and on your shortbow, you want to run Celerity Sigil and Geomancy Sigil, but the shortbow is more your support weapon. You should only go to the swap to shortbow if you need range and OE. So most of the time I would say you are on Dagger, and you can therefore run any sigil that you would like on your shortbow. For example, if you need energy, you can go with Energy Sigil, but you can also go with Cleansing Sigil, Corruption Sigil is good. There are a lot of ways that you can use your shortbow sigils. For utility and normal food, I would go always for peppered cured meat flatbread, just because you get more damage reduction and you get a lot more condition damage. For utility consumables, I would go for tuning icicles or the equivalent of them. If you don't have the money for them, there's a cheaper option, which is the magnanimous tuning crystals. They are a little bit less, I think 15 or so condition damage less, which is almost nothing. And they only cost a third or something of those at the moment. So you can go for them if you need cheaper options. Before I continue, I would like to tell you that only a small percentage of you are subscribed. So if you enjoy this video and want to help me and my channel, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you want to support me even more, check out my YouTube or Patreon memberships and receive some fancy special benefits. Now back to the video. Now to the traits. So, like I said before, we are Deadeye build. We also run Shadow Arts and Trickery. Trickery gives you a lot of damage. You get more initiative when you steal. You get more maximum initiative and also increased expertise. And you get some nice recharge reduction on the steal and some damage buffs. Really good. Then you get some nice boons, which is really important because Thief doesn't have access to a lot of boons most of the time. This gives you Fury, Might and Swiftness, very good. Then you have some nice boon steal on your steal as well, but also some nice Vigor and Might, perfect, a lot of boons that you like. And then some nice damage on your steal as well. But most importantly, your bleeding now does 25% more damage, and like I said, bleeding is your most damaging condition. The most damage you do with bleeding. And Shadow Arts, you want to get some nice healing when you enter or exit stealth. And you get some condition remove when you enter or exit stealth. You will see this is most of the time in this build. You will want to enter and exit a lot. Then you get some super speed when you enter or exit stealth. You get some nice venom passively that will apply some poison. And lifesteals. Stealth attacks Siphon, which is also quite nice, a little bit more healing. And you get initiative when you enter or exit stealth. That's also quite nice because therefore you have a lot of access to initiative, really important on this build, to spam your skills even more. And Deadeye, you get access to Deadeye's Mark. So you no longer teleport to your target, but you mark it. That's important for some traits here. So marking a target or striking your mark with a stealth attack will grant Malice. Malice are those red orbs above your health bar. They will give you some benefits. And you get some region access when you kill your foe. Most of the time that's not that important. But that's important, you get more concentration. And you get more bonus damage for each boon you have. You have quite a lot of boons all the time, so it's quite nice. You get some nice more damage. Then you get here even more damage, and you get reduced damage from your marked target. And of course, the boss should always be marked. So really nice damage reduction and damage increase for you. And then that's the important one here. You get now 7 red orbs maximum of your life force, of your life. And then when you reach the maximum number, you get a lot of boons and you get 7 initiative. So by regenerating those malice stacks, you get a lot of value from them. Important thing is that your stealth attack consumes the malice and deals bonus damage. So you always want to have some nice rotation going. So we now get into the skills. Most of the time you want to spam your Death Blossom just because it applies a lot of damage and is also an evade. But you can also stealth, for example using your either your Cloak and Dagger, but most of the time you can also use your F2 skills that you get when you mark a target. When you then get stealth, you can instantly use your malicious backstab, which will deal double damage if you hit from behind or if you hit a defiant foe, and it will consume your malice, but it will deal a lot more damage then. So it's really important, even on Celestial it can hit really hard. So that's the typical 2 skills that you want to use. For AoE clear you can go either with the 4 skill or use of course your short bow, the 2 skill and the 4 skill. 5 skill is really nice if you need to reposition, and the 3 skill is nice to get a short evade. For your healing skill you want always run Signet of Malice. It's really strong, gives you some really good passive heal because every single hit heals you. It's really good. So all the small hits from your 3 skill on Dagger, but also the explosion of the short bow is really strong. Then you want to run Cult Drops. It's just a really nice unblockable damage, really strong. Then instant cast Venom, that gives you some more lifesteal and poison application, really good. And you have a stun break here, which is really overloaded, so you get really strong recharge on your F1 skill, you get initiative, and you get more initiative for each malice that you had before using the skill. So it's really overloaded, so you can use it to reset almost all your initiative, but also as a stun break, so be aware that it's also a really strong defensive skill. And then you have of course Shadow Melt, extremely strong. It removes revealed, so when you are just lost your stealth by using a stealth attack or any attack for that matter, out of stealth and hit a target, then you can just instantly re-stealth, which gives you of course all the benefits of the Shadow Art straight line and gives you the access to another Shadow attack. Really strong. Use that of course wisely. And that's it for the skills. Really important. You can see in the background it's extremely strong. You have a lot of evades, you have a lot of passive healing, and for a thief you even have a lot of wounds. It's really strong. It can kill almost any boss solo. It's really strong and it's really fun to play as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching and I hope to see you in the next video.